Chat, do you have a personal, like, a favorite Final Fantasy? I feel like everybody should have a favorite Final Fantasy. And if you're not a Final Fantasy enjoyer, get out of my chat. Okay, maybe not, maybe not. You can enjoy other games too, but you know, Final Fantasy is a classic. Big fan, big fan. Yeah, that looks perfectly tiled to me. It's 7, sorry. 7 is acceptable. 7 is acceptable. It's really good. It's a really good Final Fantasy. I have, you know, nothing ill to say about 7. But it's not a 6, is it? What if we... Ooh. We zigzag these through. That means we don't have to expand on the outside with these. Okay. Now this will get us 4,500 electrolytes. And we need about 8 times more than that, so we need 8 of these modules. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. That's a little bit bigger than I anticipated. But that is 36k electrolyte. It's a bit more than what we need for this stuff, but I reckon having a little bit of overproduction is not the worst. Gosh, golly, it is chunky. Okay. And this needs 19,000 holmium. And heavy oil. That is more heavy oil than an offshore pump can handle. Should we need an array of offshore pumps to feed this bad mamma jamma? Okay. Okay. Now for the holmium, which I'm assuming we can only make it in the chem plants, the holmium solution. Yep. Okay. What? Oh, it's just us. Do we have some tier 3s in my inventory, please? Let's say we have 2 speed beacons on this guy. How many of these are we talking about? Oh, that's producing 2,000. And we only need like 26k. So 13-ish. Okay. Well, we're gonna go 2-sided anyway, I think. Or... yeah, let's go 2-sided. Get more value out of the beacons. So we're going to go up to 29. I reckon we're going to need some more holmium for making plates for other stuff. like Gamba and whatnot, so we're probably gonna end up expanding that down the line. But how do this? I feel like we need to have this spacing for symmetry. But then we can't get the holmium out. If you do that, then also no. Let's have a look at what we did in Navis in the refining section. Okay. Yeah, we just need to up the beacon density, I guess. I mean, I don't see any reason to not just do this. Like, red arms can easily handle all of that. That looks good. In fact, mixed input belt. And then grabber arms like so. And output is easy. Just gotta do the beacon spacing, honestly. We could do this. So each thing is getting 3 beacons in the middle. No power. That's already 18k. If we double this, then we are set for life. However, running 3 beacons is running up against the whatchamacallit, point of diminishing returns. Basically, it puts us in on a point of the efficiency curve that I'm not super happy with in terms of power. Not that it matters. I mean, I'm sure we have plenty. Yeah, we have plenty. And that's 22 of these modules gets us to 28 something, 29 something, which is more than what we need. All right, why are you so big and you so small? Okay. Just checking numbers here. Oh, this doesn't include how much we need for the holmium plates. Alright, so let's figure out the holmium plates and then add that to that thing. Let's say we have 2 beacons per. That gets us... Really? That's almost everything we need from 1. 2 will be plenty. But I reckon we go up to 4. Because we're probably gonna want to gamba some holmium. In fact, I wonder if we want to have integrated gamba here. That's 1k. Really? That's already 1k? Dude, okay. We'll lose some productivity, but I think that's... Is that worth it? I mean, compared to gambaing the plates after the fact. How much more do we get? An extra 40%? But we would need to run that 40% through a recycler, where we would lose a quarter, 3/4 of it. I think running quality off the bat is probably better. Okay. That looks like a nice and dense layout. 2 beacons per. In fact, these guys are gonna get 3 beacons per. And where does this get us? 5k plates. That is way more than we need. Even with a healthy gamba. And the input is just liquid. That is my kind of build. Oh, interesting. Can you... Yeah, we need to move these closer. Not gonna complain about that. So I guess this is just a 2 unit because of how timing works. All right. And then of course, boosh, boosh. That's our plates. And what's left? Light oil. Around 3k. In fact. Which means we need to do cracking. Can we do cracking in anything else? I don't think we can, but let's just check. Heavy to light oil. Bioplants. Huh. God, do we want to have to deal with nutrients on this planet? Not worth it. Not worth it. Unless we can grow something in the oil ocean. But I reckon that's not gonna be a thing we do. So chem plants it is, and we'll just nab our design of novice. Which was something like that as a tiling group. Yep. Don't need any stinking logic. And how much does one of these nodules give us? Aside from the bit that we are cracking petroleum. Or cracking light oil instead of heavy oil. 20k light oil? Yo, dog. Are you kidding me? Okay. I don't like that there's two outputs. Like the outputs are on both sides. We have been traditionally, and I say traditionally, have been having the output in the middle. At least with the designs we've been doing here. And I've been actually kind of enjoying that, so let's work that into this design. And we make it even narrower. That's not ideal. I mean, this tile is this tile. That means if we do that, they'll connect together. And we can do that. But Emily, how about power? Okay, calm down, I'm working on it. Yeah, that'll work. And that is way too much light oil. But that's fine. By way too much, I mean we can probably get away with half of this. And more than probably we can get away with half of this. It's 10k. How much do we need for these rockets? How much is 200 rocket fuel these days? I mean, we can just craft the solid fuel directly from heavy oil if we want it. It's free. No water required. I mean, we're also gonna get a bunch. And then, let's see. Not using any of the alternative recipes. We're just crafting from light oil in assemblers. Okay. Some beacons, 2 per. It's gonna get us 25. And we need 200 per minute. Well, 400 per minute if we want to sustain all of these. Which means 8 of these guys. And that's gonna be 1000 light oil. Putting our total up to 4K. And we're well over it with this cracking setup. And even the light oil, if we run rocket fuel for our trains, which I reckon we should, that is still not gonna be anywhere near pushing this little cracking setup to its breaking points. So then the last thing for us to do is water, both for the cracking and for the holmium and whatever else we might need. And that is, let's call it 9,000 water. Which doesn't sound like a whole lot. None of this requires water, right? Yeah, nope. Nope, okay. Dude, that is ridiculously effective. There we go. Okay, and melt ice to water with prod and let's say 1 beacon. How much can that produce? 800. And what if we have 2? $4,000. So literally like 4 of these with 2 beacons, or 8 with 1 beacon each. If we do something similar to this, we'll offset that so we don't accidentally copy it. Melt the ice. Those. Money. Oh, you're not actually connected. 25K water. I think that's enough. Yeah, okay. So those are the things that we need. And 16 of these guys. All right. Rocket fuel needs to come up over here. So having the rocket fuel production be here would kind of make sense. Let's look if we have a decent blueprint suitable for that. One solid input, one liquid input. We have the we do have this design, but it's not quite what we need. But we can do some light modification. First of all, red arm's gone. Don't need a second belt. We have no beacons? Right, because we don't have any steel that we can make anything useful with at this point because our thing isn't running. That's fine. We will get them beacons eventually. Is it fine though? This isn't gonna show us the true values. Well, we just gotta trust our handy dandy calculator here that 16 is in fact the magical number. And here we have 12. And we can just double that. Ooh, hold on. What if we do that? And then this can just come out like this. Or how about some belt and or pipe weaving? Chat, are we filling up to some belt or pipe weaving today? I can't reach. Well, maybe that's on that side. Oh, it's max length, but that'll do. That'll do, piggy. Rink it down. That. Oh no, these guys. Oh, you son of a biscuit thief. Well, if that wasn't there, we could of course do that. Normal poles. It will be tricky with them beacons. But like, this is definitely a solution.